Hello, and welcome to AD Productions. It is Friday, July 13th, 2018, and the sunrise is seen here as we pass over Bison Yard in Buffalo, New York. Bison is Norfolk Southern's only yard in the greater Buffalo area, and many trains originate and terminate here. Moving east, we are now at Buffalo Depew Amtrak Station on CSX's Buffalo Terminal Subdivision. This short subdivision runs from Hamburg, New York to Lancaster, New York, just to the east of this location, making it a borderline spot between the Rochester sub and the Buffalo terminal. Now let's watch as two trains, an eastbound and a westbound, meet in front of the station platform, with the eastbound fresh out of a crew change at Broadway Street. Looking west, we now see eastbound CSX manifest train Q364 approaching the Amtrak Depew station. Today's train had an increasingly rare Dash 8 leading. These Dash 8 CWs are some of the last of the non-computerized locomotives built by GE in the early 90s. These units have been serving CSX for almost 25 years, and their retirement is soon to come. Now let's watch as this train passes our cameras and stops at the nearby control point 430, 1 mile east of our location. With Q364 now stopped on track 3, Amtrak Empire Service Train 284 came into the picture, with Amtrak P32 ACDM 706 on the point. Now let's watch as this train cruises in to Buffalo Depew Station, right on time at 7:15 a.m. With 284's station stop now complete, it can now depart for Rochester, Syracuse, and points east until its eventual destination of Grand Central Terminal in New York City. With 284 now out of the picture, Q364 can now depart as westbound Q385 had cleared CP 430 and was coming into Frontier Yard on track 4. Now let's watch as Q385 passes behind the Q364. Track 4 is unusual as it still contains jointed rail. Brand new continuous welded rail is sitting next to the old rail, however, ready for its soon-to-be installation. After Q385 passed, we would see 2 eastbound CSX freight trains before Amtrak 48 pulled into the station. Moving to the other end of 48, we now see the train running as the ID 448. Amtrak 48 is the only long-distance train, with the exception of its counterpart, 49, that serves Buffalo Depew Station. With the passengers and baggage loaded and a fresh crew, Amtrak 448 could now depart Buffalo Depew Station, almost 3 hours behind schedule at 11:30 a.m. With Amtrak 48 now out of the picture, we would now see a westbound CSX manifest train. Turning our cameras to the west, we now see an eastbound CSX stack train as it meets this opposing westbound. Looking to the west, we now see eastbound Amtrak number 64, the Maple Leaf, as it pulls into Buffalo Depew Station for a brief station stop. Looking to the east, we now see our target train of the day rolling in the frontier on track 4, CSX Q363. Today's Q363 was special for the Kansas City Southern Mac, still in gray ghost paint, leading the way. This would be the same ST70 Mac we caught leading Q264 the previous day. Now let's watch as this train passes our cameras here at Depew and along Broadway Street as it enters the east end of Frontier Yard. Moving west, we now see the stopped Q363 as it meets an eastbound intermodal train. Leapfrogging ahead of Q363, we are now at the east end of Frontier Yard as the back end of Q017 cruises into the yard for its crew change. Still on track 4, Q363 also approaches as it ends its final miles east of Buffalo. The Gray Ghost leader wouldn't last past Buffalo as engine troubles plagued the unit and the consist was wide while in Frontier. Leaving Q363 behind, we now move to Lake Avenue in Blaisdell, New York. Now, let's watch as this westbound CSX intermodal train passes Lake Avenue in the adjacent intermodal facility driveway. Tailgating the intermodal on track 1 was westbound CSX garbage and manifest combo train Q635. Now let's watch as this train passes us, as trucks use the driveway to access the intermodal facility. Moving to Pleasant Road in Lakeview, New York, we now see an eastbound Norfolk Southern manifest train as it passes by the Quiet Zone crossing. As the last of this train passes, we thank you for watching AD Productions, and we hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and share this video, as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel for more railroad content just like this. As always, happy rail fanning and train chasing.